Hey, what's up, y'all? This is JK from JK's Tech Lab. Today, I just want to show you how to add a custom domain to your Azure tenant. Now, this is pretty straightforward if you've ever added a custom domain to any type of cloud service, but I just wanted to go through it for those who may not be aware. You do need to have access, obviously, to your Azure tenant, but also DNS for whatever domain you're trying to add. So that's how you verify it. If you're doing this on your own or it's your own tenant and your own domain, you're probably good. But if you're doing this in a production environment, then you may not be the person to update the DNS. You may have to put in a change request or, something like that. It just depends. But anyway, I want to show you how to do it. So first we want to go to Azure Active Directory and we want to come down to custom domain names. And this is in my development tenant. So, this is what it is. You get your little default tenant name. And what I want to do is add a custom domain so that when I create users, instead of being user at blah, blah, blah dot on Microsoft.com, it could be user at whatever my domain name is. So just go to add custom domain and you have to actually own this domain. So click add domain. And what I want to do is add a text record. So I'm gonna just copy these settings and take them over to my domain registration. And I want to add a text record. So, all right, so here I want to put that. I want to copy this, put that here, check the time, it's an hour. We're an hour, so we're good. And depending on who your domain is registered with, this may take a little bit of time for it to update, but I'm gonna just save it here. And then I'm gonna go over here and verify. It says verification succeeded, and I can actually make this primary. So I can just say, yes, we'll make it primary. I'll wait for that to update. So it said it's been made primary. And now if I go back and let's say go to users, if I wanted to add a new user, you can see that my domain is here. So now I can have user at jkstechdev.com or whatever. And I could have created a subdomain of a main domain if I wanted to, but again, just created a regular domain for this dev environment. So now that just gives me a way to add users to my dev environment and not have to try to remember the full on Microsoft domain or whatever. I can just add it at jkstechdev.com and be good to go. So hopefully that helps you out if you're wondering how to do it, or just something good to see if you're ever thinking about trying to add a custom domain. And if you do have a development environment, you can still add a custom domain to your development environment. It just helps to know how to do it, and then it just makes things a little bit cleaner if you want to go through and actually add different users to the domains and stuff like that. So again, this is JK Swopes, jkstechlab.com. Till next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.